Out in the field today, students are going to collect primary quantitative data on both the width, depth and velocity of the river, which will allow them to calculate discharge. They're also going to collect primary qualitative data, recording the landforms that are present at Carding Mill by using an annotated field sketch. They'll also have the opportunity to apply their geographical understanding by annotating a photograph, and Carding Mill is the perfect location to do that. You've got this blend of kind of erosional features and geology which make it kind of a distinctive location with distinctive landforms.
We went to Carding Mill Valley today as the school to do the research for our fieldwork part of our GCSE. We went to go study the river and how to figure out the cross-section of the river by finding the depth, the velocity and the width of the river. So it was putting into practice the skills we'd learned in lessons.
It's really important to question students consistently and constantly to apply the methods that you use in the classroom out in the field. It's also important to try to use exam style questions out in the field to try to develop that connection between what they're doing in the field and how that might be applied during the assessment.
When we were at the river side, we'd measure the width of the river by using a tape measure, and then we'd measure the depth using a 30cm ruler, and we'd measure the depth 10 times to make sure we'd get a range of views, so we get a nice average. And then to measure the velocity of the water, we used a hydro prop, which we'd submerge in the water, which had an impeller attached to the bottom, which would move across the bar, and we'd time how long it took for the impeller to move. That would give us the velocity in which the river was moving.
I think today the fieldwork that the students have done has been quite challenging for them due to the weather. But I think that that's important because the data that they've got today might not be what they've expected, and their results might be a little bit different, and it's really useful for students to be able to think about why that data might be that way. So today they might be talking about reasons why their rivers data might be not what they expect, and that's going to be important when it comes to their unfamiliar fieldwork, when they're provided those contexts in the exam, to really think about the data that's in front of them, the context that it sits behind.
The most memorable thing about today was probably seeing the different features in the river. So there's the waterfall, which was pretty big at the top, and that was pretty good to see.
I think seeing like the force of the water as you went down the river, like seeing how much it started to build up, and it was quite strong. Like when you had to walk through the river, you could feel it really pushing you along the stream.
It's important to create memorable moments throughout the fieldwork day and give students that sense of awe and wonder. And Carding Mill is a great location to do that for inspiring young geographers out in the field.